How is everybody? Oh gosh. I'm Regina, and you are you. So it looks like we have an empty house at this point. So, anyway, I'm going to sit here and drink coffee, chat it up a little bit. If somebody gets here, let me know. You know, I don't want anybody to be alone, feeling bad. It's Christmas. You know, it is what it is, and we'll get through it all. Maybe nobody's going to show up, and that's fine. I'll give it a little bit of time. Uh, See what happens. So, yeah, talk to me if you're out there. And Tank's with us here. So, goodness gracious. If you like, yeah, we can go through all the business stuff. Be sure and like our video today, and subscribe. We're just kind of like a fledgling little company, and I guess we're not even really a company, just a fledgling little channel, and it is what it is. We're filled with all this joyous stuff from the holiday, and oh dear, I've got my split nails like a causing a problem. Oh, somebody's here. Christy's here. Hi, Christy. How are you doing? It's you and me right now. Oh, there's two more. Hi, everybody. I'm Regina, and you are you. Hey, Lara. How are you? Are you having a good Christmas up there in Ontario? What happened to the third person? Y'all got your cup of coffee and whatnot, and everything's going good. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to you, Christy. Good. That's what I like to hear, Lara. Wow. I am too. I just got off the phone or actually, Marty and I did a Zoom and we opened our presents together. And this is what I got from Marty: a little jogging suit and, pretty nice. Yeah. And so coffee and Bailey's. Oh, one of my favorites. There's a trigger. Oh my God. I always love Bailey's. Man, that was. Hey, Lulu, how's it going? You hanging by yourself today, Lou? Merry Christmas, Lou. Forgot to say that to you. And oh man, yeah. When I discovered Bailey's, I was in my early 20s, and it was a staple at Christmas time. You got cuddly blankets and kimono. Oh, cool. Kimonos. Yeah. Nice. Oh, of course not. You got your cat. Hey, Eva. Hi, Eva. Merry Christmas. Is it still Christmas Day? A day ahead of us. And wow, look at all this. I'm like, I'm dumbfounded. There's Sarah. Yay, Sarah made it. She sent me my first message this morning, 40 minutes before I woke up. It was Christmas yesterday. All right. Yeah. So down there, I saw that deal from Peter Jackson, about the Beatles movie, and they're editing in New Zealand, and they were saying you guys have like whipped the COVID, and that's so cool, so cool. Maybe one day we'll get it all under control up here. Yahira, Merry Christmas. So good to see you. Oh my. So everybody's having a good Christmas. I hope. Um, Mercy me. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. So much, so blessed are we. Or I am, but you guys would all drop in to say hi. And dang. I just find our little community here to be so special, and I'm so glad that we get to share a few minutes of Christmas Day together. You know, um, what a blessing it all is. And so I'm not doing business today. I'm not doing anything. I don't have a topic. I don't have anything. I just, want to hang with you guys, and so you got to keep talking to me in the chat room, and yeah, don't forget the thumbs up, but because this will all get counted, and got to keep those algorithms rolling. So yeah, I'm wearing new Christmas clothes from Marty, and she'll be doing a live stream on Sunday. Get ready with Marty, kind of makeup and her eyes stuff, showing off her new eye palette, and then she was going to tell a story about testosterone and early days of of transitioning with testosterone, and so that'll be kind of fun. I got a chance to talk with my daughter just a few minutes ago, and said, in fact, I said, "Oh, Santana, we got to go because I'm supposed to be online at noon, and I hadn't put anything on my eyes, and oh, my stars." So I kind of cut her a little bit short, but I'd talk to her anytime. And since I'd told you guys that we were coming on, and here I started 10 minutes late. Oh dear. Um, so everybody is like happy with the way their Christmas is going, pretty low key, but nice. Well, low key is the way that we pretty much need to keep it this year. Hang out by ourselves, and I put up all my little Christmas ornaments here, so it would seem like I was festive. Maybe I should go get my red hat, huh? That would clash with my pink outfit. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Well, thank you, Lara, for waiting. I hope I didn't lose anybody by being late, but oh gosh, you know how it all goes. I hadn't eaten anything, and I had to take a minute to out. Oh my God. Oh, be bold, put on your red hat. So, well, what would you guys do if I got up and went and got my hat? You'd just stare at my living room. You see the mess on my table that's behind me, all my Christmas cards. I've got candles going. Oh, well, one candle went out. Son of a gun. Oh, mercy. I know this is really exciting, I think. You know, I I love it. We got my two furthest friends, Eva and Sarah. All I'm missing now for is Jessica Dean. And it's her birthday today too. And then we have all the farthest people covered. And oh my, low key Christmas, yay! So I guess we should celebrate the low key Christmas. The fact that it is. Maybe I should go get my hat and then it would be more upbeat. I don't know about that. You wouldn't have to look at the top of my head. So discreet. Okay. Oh my gosh. And what else? Okay, I'm done. I got nothing else to say. Highlight for me so far, I got a new nails from daughter to put on, pink ones. Excellent. Yeah, that would match my pink jogging suit here. Oh, low key means discreet. Really? Could be. Yeah, I can see where that would. I always think of discreet as being more. You're careful who you mention things to. That's the way I always use it. Still had to work on Christmas though. Oh, really? Well, that sucks. Things are open on Christmas Day. Oh, yeah. So Christy agrees with me. Okay. Yes, Lulu. All right. I'll be right back. It only takes a second. There. How's that? Oh, I know what I can show you guys too. This is my grandson. I just got this picture this morning. This is a senior picture from high school. So what a handsome young man he is, huh? I'm pretty proud. Ah. Oh, thank you. I keep thinking I'm going to take the goggles off, but why? Obviously, this has made us all more festive. So I'm glad I went and got it. What else do we know? We have a unwhite Christmas. Somebody in North Carolina showed me a video this morning in the mountains in North Carolina. So that must be along the Appalachians. And oh my gosh, that picture. Let me see. I've still got it on my phone. See if we can make it work here. That was such a cool hat. So anyway, they had snow in North Carolina, and I thought that was a nice touch for North Carolina. Not so good. There it is. So I don't know how we're going to hold this. Can you guys see that? That's me and Lou's hat. We were like looking in her closet and I saw that hat and I had to try it on. And so that was what we came up with. See, I always like red hats, I guess. Does it work that way? Does that work any better? Can you all see that? Oh, that's good right there. Ha ha ha! Coco Cabana. So, yeah, I'm glad you remembered that, Lou. Oh, a big hat. Yeah, you need a big car to wear that in the car. It was so much fun putting it on, though. I'd never had a hat quite like that. I tried to talk Lou out of it, but she would have none of that. Oh, backyard weeds are still white. Yeah, we had the freezing frost last night. Hooers frost. But my yard's not white at all. I didn't think it got as cold last night as it's been. I find that I'm in closets more often than I want to be, and so I keep coming out. But what were you doing in your closet? You were showing me your house. So there was just one more closet to come out of. Every time I walk past a closet, I climb in so I can come out of the closet. Is that the way it works? So, yeah, I love coming out of the closet. It was one of the best things I ever did. Oh, there's a YouTube channel to create closet tours. There you go. Wow, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Don't get me started thinking about that. We could trip on that for a while. Opening scene, me coming out of the closet. Oh, and what would I come out of this week? Red Hat Society, is that a real place? Oh, thanks, Lou. Oh my. A Tupperware tote box. Oh, but I don't have any ostrich feathers, Christy. Well, that just makes it easier to come out of if your closet doesn't have a door holding you in. So let's just let the world at us and screw the closet. I ain't going back in, you guys. Oh, you got right on. Yeah. I had a little gym bag. Oh dear. But well, never mind what it had in it. We don't want to talk about that. This is a family channel. In case some children walk into the room, we try not to. No, never mind, because it's a lie. Um, oh my. And just exactly what closet are you in, Lou? I keep trying to talk to you. Never mind. I'm not going to tell stories out of school. Oh my. Um, so this is cool, like an ascot in England. Yes. Okay, PG rating then. No, I mean, well, yeah, yeah. What if I break into some cussing or a cold? You know, I'm not gonna like stand up or, you know. Anyway, we're we're basically PG rated. I I do happen to say fuck once in a while, and you know, and Lord knows what could happen with a zipper or something. You know, there could be some kind of malfunction someplace. Who knows? Who cares? What difference does it make? You know, we're all adults here, and that's the thing. I make this anyway. I digress. Oh, so are we losing? Are we losing you, Sarah? I need to go. Is that what I? Oh, come on. What, Lou? I was going to talk about how you resist all my advances, and we don't need to talk about that. It hurts me. It hurts me. So anyway, bye, Sarah. Love you. Oh, okay. Oh, well then you said when we were talking before the show, you said you were just going to be here for a little while. I just assumed when you said I was going to go, but you were going to go to the red hat thing, and which I'll meet you there. You know, we'll have another place where we can go. Oh dear. Oh dear, you digress. Well, I'm glad you're staying, and Lou's getting me all worked up. Oh dear. You know, why don't you drive on over here, Lou? And so anyway, I'd say yeah, yeah, yeah. Whew. What a wonderful, wonderful day. You know, all across the world, there's all this peace and love on Christmas Day. And I don't know why we can't have it every day. Um, there's a link to the Red Hat thing up above here someplace, Lou. I can't click on it because then I would lose you all. But um, I'll get it later. So, oh my. What should we talk about? Oh, did I tell you I had this deck of cards? So here's what we're going to do. We'll pull one. I'll randomly pull one out. There'll be 3 questions on it. And this is how I'm going to keep the conversation going today. And so I'll read you the 3 questions, and And then I'll tell you the answer to one of them. First one, what period of history interests you the most? The second one, what are 3 things you really value in a person? And the third one is, what's the greatest struggle you've overcome? And so, what we could do is those who feel like could answer one of those questions, and probably, I don't know which one. The one that I want to answer is, which period of history interests you the most, is so easy, and I don't have to go into a big long story. Is I like ancient history, prehistorical, because they keep finding all this weird stuff that is in coal things and little artifacts that just don't fit. And so I want to know about that stuff. I love the questions that I can formulate as to where, and nobody really knows. It's like, how old is the Sphinx really? Because there's all these indicators that say it's like 12,000 years plus old. And the Egyptologists all say, 4,000 years. Well, I'm not buying into that. And so, so that's the part of history. History down the road a piece, like in the 30s, 20s, this century or last century, really doesn't interest me much at all. I mean, there's interesting things about it, but there's not really that much that I find fascinating. Because so much of history, the victors are the ones who write the history. So you're really only getting one side of the story. What was it? Years ago, I started reading Howard Zinn and his history of the U.S., or I don't even remember if it was world history or U.S. history, but it was like a factual, it was the real story, not the history book story that they told us in schools. And that was far more interesting and downright appalling about the way the conquest, I totally despise Columbus and all the conquistadores, and I'm embarrassed sometimes, by it all. So anyway, authenticity first and always radical. What are you talking about, Lou? Was that the answer to one question? Oh, 3 things you really value in a person. Nice. Chrissy, the Renaissance. Eva's with me on the ancient history. Sarah loves old Hollywood. Old Hollywood's pretty cool. Indigenous cultures. Absolutely. I love these. Love the answers. Did Lara leave? Oh, Leonardo. Yeah. So I got to go let my dog out. Hang on. We're being a lot more casual today than I am on my normal Wednesday shows, and I hope you guys don't mind. So yeah, there'll be times when I get up to let the dog in and out. I'm not closing the drapes. I don't care about the extra light today. And love history, especially authentic truth of what it really was like. Yeah, but the authentic history is I'm with you. And like Lou, nauseated by the white elitist colonization, but yeah, it's pretty. History is interesting. No matter what, you can always find interesting stuff in history, and you just need to dig a little deeper, and oh mercy, it's amazing the things that they don't tell you about that's there, but they keep trying to hide it from us, and yeah, most people who spoke truth in the past were persecuted or repressed. Amen. So, and it's even that way today still, I'm just not convinced we get much of the truth at all. Sad. It's very sad. Very sad. So, I don't have likes that match my people here. So make sure you give me a like and whatnot. Spent most of my life trying to decipher what is the truth of things. So true. Well, Christy, I don't know. We were fed so much bullshit about the past, about frickin' Columbus, say. I had no idea the kind of person he really was until, God, I was in my 40s or even later than that. I mean, I worked for 20 years for one of the tribes in this area, and one day we did not get off was Columbus Day, and I think that's when I started realizing the truth. And when I read that Howard Zinn book, because he spoke the truth about what Columbus did when he came to this new world, and it wasn't pretty. And I actually didn't even read that whole book. I got up to like the Civil War era, and I just could not go on. It was just too devastating to read the truth, and I've never felt the same since. Yeah, amen, Eva. Most of the history in the school books is crap. So yeah. Love this. What is my dog's barking? And then he disappears. Oh my. So yeah, Christy, that's exactly it. The history was all written by the victors, and so, it's they wrote it to kind of like make them look good and cover up all the bad things that they did. Amen. Right on, Lou. Everywhere, even today, here in both our towns, white elitist influential colonizers besmirch the local culture. Yeah, that's the name of it. a people's history of the United States. That's a dynamite, but it's a hard read, you know. I mean, to me it was. I didn't like what I was reading, knowing that it was the truth. Right on. Yeah, when they, you know, I don't know what it was like up in Canada, but boy, here in the Northwest, it wasn't cool to be indigenous from the mid 1800s to today, you know. Hey, Marty's here. Hey, big hugs and love back to you. How are you doing up there? You keeping Graham in line? So we're covering everything. We got it all. We're talking history now. And so we gave you a little shout out. Anything more you want to say about your show coming up on Sunday? Feel free. And oh, yeah, I've been bragging it up. So, and I've kept the zipper zip too. So, anyway, I think I look a little more dressed than I did when I was at your house this morning. Oh, that didn't come out right. Anyway, I was going to comment on Lara's thing, but oh well. There you go. Does everybody see that? Look forward to connecting with everybody again and having a nice talk. I'm playing with makeup. I missed everybody, but I needed the rest. We missed you too, Miss Marty. So back to the indigenous peoples, you know, I've always kind of been near one reservation or the other, and God, you want to see discrimination is being one of these towns here in the Northwest close to a reservation. It's disgusting. What are you talking about, Lou? I'm good in any color. Oh, mercy. Uh, all right. So good to see you here, my dear. So good. But now I'm like, what were we talking about? Is it time for another card? We're playing the card game, trying to keep the conversation rolling. Oh dear, did Lou say something that was out of line? Oh dear. Or do I digress again? So, what's this? A 7 minute lull? Would a card elicit a ding? I don't know. That's up to whoever's dinging. Where's our dinger? No Casey today. Let me grab another card. We got a blue card this time. There we go. Oh, here's a good question. What's something nice a stranger has done for you? What are some of your own personal goals in the next 5 years? Boring. And who is your greatest real life hero? Ah, greatest real life hero. Oh dear. Well, we we only have to answer one, and we'll move on. We keep it all we keep it all moving, Lara. You know. Uh Ding a ling. Oh dear. Yes, what, Lou? Just making some soup. What kind of soup? Oh, digressing is how you keep this going. Oh, maybe I should oh, no, not yet. Not yet. What's something nice a stranger has done for you? I don't know. One of the nicest things that comes to mind right now, um, and I'm going to use the term stranger loosely because I had met this person's partner, but I had never met them. And when I first started transitioning, I was putting selfies up almost every day on YouTube, advertising my not on YouTube but on Facebook and whatnot, advertising the business. And when word first got out in this little town, this pastor of one of the local churches got on here and said, "Girl, we got your back." And that, I'd never met that person, and I just thought that was the nicest thing. And her and I have become friends, and I do know her now. But just a lovely gesture. And to me, that's one of the nicest things, that. Oh, greatest real life hero. We got some action here. Zipper monster. Oh yeah, you haven't seen anything yet. I had on the fleece. I've got this fleece that if I flex just right, the zipper goes down all the way to my navel. And I thought about wearing it, but then I thought, no, I don't need to flash all of you all. But oh gosh, that's I always I don't even like to have it on when I answer the door because I never know. I mean, anytime my shoulders go back like that, or it just starts down, and it's funny, and usually it just, I can go all the way to my navel without ever showing anything except what lack of cleavage I have. Um, so, Lara, who's your greatest real life hero? You started. All of us here. Oh, I get it. How nice. Nice. Oh, there's that damn dog. Hang on a minute. Come on. Very nice. I think no, that's not the one that, anyway. Um, Tank waits for treat. He's just like SOL. He doesn't get a treat for barking at the frickin' door to come in. So yes, it does. It's good, huh? Woohoo! Woo. I love it. I love it. I'm like looking sharp today. You know, my new pink jogging outfit, my red hat. Wow! I can. Woo. Do you see how I could do that? Play with my zipper, and you guys didn't even notice. Oh, I have a dear friend here. She shares a story similar to Marty. She was my first inspiration after coming out. Great. Great. She's there with the family. Wonderful. Why can't he hear you? Oh, it's because, yeah, none of us can hear you, dear. Well, I can't look right now. I can't look, Marty. Oh gosh, yeah. Look at this. This is the other thing, and it's just a skosh too small. I love it, don't you guys? Woohoo! So we've got to get that all figured out by morning. Yes. So here we are. Doink. Did doink what? But I'm not that much of a hat girl, Christy. I wear one when it's cold, like now, but I don't like to really. It's really more a bad hair day thing. Card. Well, we didn't get a lot of responses off the last card. Okay, here's the next card. Why did I put in? Oh, I love this question. And everybody can answer this one. What's more important to you, money or happiness? And I could put that down really easily. I'm more into happiness than I am into money. Giving shit away makes me happy. So anyway, everybody is a happiness. Ding. Money and happiness. Oh, Sarah, you want it all. I like that. I like that in a girl. I think that we've all suffered enough. A little happiness would be nice. Oh, gosh. Having needs met helps, but so often we think we need stuff that we don't really. And I've been pretty poor at times, and some of those poor times were some of my happiest. Not the ones where I was still a huge drunk and homeless and all that. That wasn't fun, but there was some things happened early in my old hippie days that I really enjoyed being poor and living off the land and whatnot. Love can get you through hard times better than money. Whoa, whoa, there is a good saying. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me, Lara. Um, your grandfather was a wise man, obviously. I think working, sticking together and loving one another get us through a lot more than money will. Um, Happiness, of course, which brings you abundance. Amen. Amen. Yeah, yeah. I mean, since I decided to be happy, I've I've got so much, and it it baffles me how all that came to pass. And really, all I decided to do was be grateful, and and that just started started with the happiness and abundance. So so yeah, if you can't go out, go in. Amen. There's more inside than meets the eye. Well, that's how do you figure that, Regina? The questions to myself. Anyway, been filthy rich and absolutely miserable until I learned to figure out what happiness truly was. All money only added to my pain. Amen. Amen. Because I've been pretty well to do at times, and anything that I really got out of that I liked was traveling. But we also like to travel as paupers, you know, if that makes sense. Low budget stuff was so much better than the big fancy resorts. I hated that shit. Pardon my language. I didn't like going to the fancy places. I like going out where you, hostels and stuff like that. So much more fun. Don't be making Lou think that she's like an angel, Lara. Oh God. Lou always makes me laugh. She's so much fun to run into, do things with. I miss her. COVID's like really got us shut down, because she lives 7 miles away in the neighboring town. And I only go over there to deliver coffee and don't go visit anybody anymore and all that kind of stuff. And if she's not at the coffee shop, then I don't run into her. Oh, mercy. And where did we meet? It was almost 5 years ago over at Marquita's. And yeah, 5, 6 years ago for the Christmas extravaganza. Auto text lumps words together? I've never heard of that before. Friends make you happy and they are free. Right on, Eva. Gosh, I miss you when you're not around. So, to what degree are you an angle? The fifth degree. No, I don't. Oh, look at that. We've gotten some thumbs up again. All right. Acute or obtuse? I think she's pretty cute, but she can be a little obtuse too. Cram just said, oh God, and then said the fancier the better. What's he referring to? So, oh, we're doing well here. Is it time for another card or another question off of this one card? Okay, here's a deal. What was something you're glad you did but wouldn't do again? I love these cards. My friend Anne and her brother came up with this card idea, and we did them one time down at the coffee shop, and it was a lot of fun in person. You know, there was like 6 of us, and we didn't really know each other, and we had a good time sitting around answering these questions and getting to know one another. And so what was something we were glad we did but wouldn't do again? Oh. Oh my God. Uh, I'm not going to talk about that here. oh, oh, mercy. That's funny. But I wouldn't do it again. Oh, so many things. What are you? Well, yeah, let's see what you guys got going on here. Transition. You wouldn't do it again if you had it to do over? What'd Sarah say? Sex. Having kids. Oh dear, you guys transition so funny. Oh, the thumbs up, Sarah. Now get it. Yes, I did it soon as it showed up like a good YouTube subscriber. Queer rainbow. Resorts. Amen. Yeah. Resorts aren't that much fun. What would I do? What about Oh, I probably wouldn't take any more psychedelics, but I've already done that so many times in the distant past and not so. And anyway, I probably wouldn't do that again, you know, but we don't want to talk about that. Oh, mercy. Something that I was glad I did and wouldn't want to do again. I just can't think of anything. I'm so easygoing. Hi, Simone. Um, I'm so easygoing. I'm just not sure. And you know, as soon as you say never going to do that again, that's when you know, you kind of like are setting yourself up to do it again. Um, oh, cheating on my husband. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I've said that before too. And so many unspeakable answers here. Well, Lou, I think we need to talk. No, it's not true. Oh, Oh, well, it is for me, and that's probably why I'm staying single. Um, oh, oh, sure, Sarah. Say it now. Say it now. You know. Oh, I was joking. You know, not a problem. Oh gosh. Anyway, I'm at a complete loss to answer that question. I don't know. I mean, there's things that I regret having done, and I wouldn't want to do them again. But of the things that I'm glad that I've done and wouldn't want to do again, traveling to big resorts, I would never do that again. But I wasn't glad that I did it that way. I'd rather go rent a house. Oh, and Marty wouldn't want to do mushrooms again. Oh, oh yeah, me neither. I, I swear that stuff off. But I was so glad. That's why I did that so often over back in the day. Next question. Okay, here we go. Oh, regret getting bigger, but were you glad you got him? And won't do meth again. Right on. Good. Getting a lift and being homegrown. Little yoga tatas for me. There you go. Okay. I don't want to do the different profession one. I don't like that question. I'm moving on. Since I'm running the deck, I get to be ding. Oh, hi, Holly. How are you doing? What have you dreamed of doing that you haven't yet done, and why not? Oh my God. And we just got done with that topic. What's the one thing you're very proud of accomplishing in your life? I am very proud to have graduated from college. I was the first member of my family to graduate from college and also transitioning. But every time they had to make them bigger, now they're humongous and get black eyes all the time when jogging. So, is that what you're saying? Is you don't jog often? Because I've never seen you with black eyes. Just an observation. Um, so, Alzheimer's care transition. Do we need that question out there again? What is the one thing you're very proud of accomplishing in your life? Oh, and what have you dreamed of doing that you haven't yet done, and why not? Oh, oh, double date. Oh, my stars. Wow. That's interesting. Does it, since I'm all homegrown, does that mean I should start watching my estrogen intake? Because I'm on a pretty big dose, actually. I think a lot of you are like 2 to 4 milligrams, and I'm like 5 and 6. I only regret that I was not able to become a veterinarian. I was admitted to, but my dad got sick and I could not attend. That's too bad, Holly. Road trip for months. I wish COVID didn't happen. I might be out there visiting everyone. Wouldn't that be great? You know, if we could all move around the country and see each other. And I want to go down to my coffee importer in Los Angeles area and I want to go up to Canada and visit with Marty. I'd do that before I go to Los Angeles for sure. But oh my gosh. Oh. What? Wait a second. I hear they're good for migraines. Or do I have ayahuasca ceremony? That's the one thing I've dreamt of doing that you haven't done yet. The ayahuasca ceremony. Is that what you're talking about? So sick of isolating. Amen. Oh, she's pulling out the boss lady card. I look forward to yes. Hugs, yep. That's everybody's missing hugs. Well, thanks, Marty. You know, what's hard about doing something when you have a chat room like this that is so much fun? I love everybody. You know, my camera just shifted. I bumped it, and then the camera works its way up. So that's like the highest praise. Thank you so much. These people that assist me in this chat room are phenomenal. And so, you know, you taught me well, my dear. You taught me well. And I hope that we continue to work together in the future when we're able to. And so we will see what happens. It was so much fun working with you. And I learned so much. Y'all see Tank sitting right here? He's just like being such a good dog going, are we going to walk today, Mom? And oh dear, we were a little bit too low there. He's being such a good boy, just wanting in and out. I love that sweater. And he got a treat for Christmas. He's getting scratched for Christmas. He gets love. He gets love every day. Every day is Christmas for Tank. Oh my. So, what happened in Nashville? Can you sum that up really quick, Simone? I heard a little bit about a bomb going off, but I don't know why or where it went off and who the 3 people that were injured are. I just haven't had a chance. Oh, I've heard that it was only 3 people. Is that correct? This country is so screwed up. Why do we need to blow each other up? Oh, huh. So they warned in advance that they were going to blow. Well, that's thoughtful. Yeah, I don't know anything about it really. I've really been kind of anti-news lately, and I was talking to Marty yesterday, and she starts talking about all the pardons that Trump's done, and I hadn't heard it. I'd heard that he had made like 7 of them last week sometime. And then I was online last night looking at YouTube, I think, right before I went to bed. And here's like 23, 24 pardons. Holy shit. What's the point even, having, of course, the rich, they don't need those, they so seldom get sentenced to any meaningful thing anyway. So what they've done is really bad, and then they just get pardoned by the frickin' president or the president wannabe. Come back in a little while. Time to get supper ready here. Okay, Lara. Hey, if we're gone, it looks like we might go on for a while. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, because I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay on here. Anyway, but we're having fun now, so we'll be here for a while. So check it out. If not, wait, what are you talking about? Killed 10, pardoned 29. Who's the 10 that got killed at the bomb in Nashville? And where the heck is the sniper? What sniper? I'm really confused. I must go. Love y'all and thank you. Hey, thank you so much for coming, Sarah. So good to chat with you some more. I love it when we do this. 29 pardoned by 45. That's crazy. And they're all jackasses. They should all rot in prison as far as I'm concerned. Everybody here loves you, Sarah. Bye-bye. So, Yahira, you're still here. Good to see you. I already said that, though. Oh, okay. So you didn't disappear. Perfect, Lara. Okay, let's move away from politics. Do we need another card? You guys ever notice that I really don't like to talk about politics on here? So much can be mistaken when we have it in. I think we're all of the same notion, and so, if we're not, if we start calling names and whatnot, they're just part of the problem, not part of the solution. And so what's the point? So if you won the lottery, what's the first thing you'd do with your money? If I won the lottery, I love this question. If I won the lottery, you know what the first thing I would do with the money? Depends on how much it was, of course. If it was like one of those great big in the multi-millions thing, I'd give most of it away. That's what I would do. It might be stupid or what, but Kai, can you imagine how good that would make you feel? I would just give it away. Oh my God. Oh, there. How's that? I'm falling off the bottom of the screen. That's funny. I was trying to kind of keep it up here, but anyway, I don't want to get excited. So, what's my favorite Christmas story? A happy one. You know, I would I I got this really nice note from my daughter's mother yesterday, and it just reminded me that the years that I spent Christmas with her were the best Christmases I think that I've ever had. Because she was so into frickin' Christmas, and so we would argue, a loving argument about the Christmas music that we would play, and I always played Elvis Presley's Blue Christmas, and it would just drive her nuts. But I didn't want the Bing Crosby White Christmas. I didn't, you know, but Blue Christmas is gonna be a blue Christmas without you. That would be the one that I would play, and oh my stars, and everything was a decoration, and then we would go to her father's for Christmas Eve, and then all this busy stuff, and it was the only time in my life where there was enough going on and I was along for the ride, that I wasn't lost in my own head and bullshit that goes on up here. And I just was along for the ride, and it was a happy time. The kids would all come home, and because my daughter had a brother and a sister, and we would do all these family things, and it was just absolutely crazy, and that's my good Christmas story. And I just thought those were wonderful days, and I only spent a couple of Christmases when my daughter was little, and I'm not even sure I made two Christmases, but mostly that was all because the only time that I've ever lived with my daughter's mother is when my daughter was 19, 20 through 25 about. And so yeah, so those were the good times, and just fabulous. I've spent Christmases in Mexico, and it's not. Yeah, it's not always what you think it's going to be, and so it. So I'm missing stuff. So anyway, there was my favorite Christmas story, Lara. Give a lot away, build a Buddhist temple, and go nonprofit. Oh, that would be good. Nice. I like that. So this all goes back to what do you like better, your happiness or your money? And here we are. Look at this stuff, and like nobody's doing much with the money except giving it away or doing something good with it, like building a Buddhist temple, and set up funds for animals and people in need. Yeah. I need to take my show on the road. Well, then where would I be? Ah, My daughter lives in Bellingham, and the little drummer boy got me totally first year sober Christmas. I cried. So was 23 then. Oh my stars. You've been sober for 40 years? You're not 63 though. How old? Tell me. Tell me, Lara, you can talk to me. How many years have you been clean and sober? So you've been sober for 39 years? That's fabulous, Lara. Wow. Hey, thanks, Holly. Oh, here we go with the Regina now. Oh, Marty and I was talking about that yesterday, or was it Marty? I don't know. Somebody and I was talking about that. Um, oh, my stars. How great. So, yes. Wow, that's cool. Now, I'll be, what, 29 years clean and sober in February. So, just right around the corner. So, those were like huge milestones. I never even was thinking about that when we had that question about, achievements, getting clean and sober and coming to live a positive mindset. Um, were just huge accomplishments, and there's been so many times I've wondered if I would be able to maintain that, and I had to become willing. But I made a decision. you know we make a decision and we turn our lives over, and that's the way it starts. So where are we at? Started in my deeper understanding of yoga. Oh my stars, you guys. So hi Naya, how are you? Well, thank you for showing up. It's so good to see you. And may I add Merry Christmas as well. So good everybody's here. This is so great. Oh. All right. See you later, dear. Bye-bye, Marty. Talk later. So yeah, made that life-changing decision. Amen. And if we don't make that decision, then we're just quasiing along. Oh, mercy. Mercy, mercy. Man, we're doing great here. I can't believe all of you are here. Are we all by ourselves? But I mean, some of you got family around you. And my only real addiction is sugar. Lucky you. Although I've just been struggling with that lately. Well, I am glad you did, Naya. Thank you so much for popping on for a bit. And boy, we've just been having a great conversation here, and I started watching movies when I first got up, and I was kind of into old Christmas movies, and I turned this one on, and I decided I didn't want to watch it because it was um, too white. It just pissed me off, and so gosh, I've done all kinds of things. I'm like halfway through that movie, and I'm not sure I'm going to go back ever. But yeah, Holiday Inn is not a good movie to watch with Bing and Fred Astaire. Lots of singing and dancing, which is fun. It was a blackface that kind of pissed me off, and I don't need to support any of that. So anyway, I was then. This is now. So Byron has to work today? That's too bad, Holly. I don't know. I think every once in a while the world should shut down, for a day, like Christmas, and just not freaking worry about making a buck. Christmas in Connecticut. Was that who's in that movie? Because that's the way Holiday Inn started off when Bing goes off to Connecticut to have a farm. Swim bait, hi. How are you? Oh my. Are we all good here? Oh, Jed, what the heck are you doing? So good to see you. Oh, mercy. Jed and I used to work together when we were fish biologists. So good to see you, Jed. Thanks for dropping in. And is Jen there with you? Hi, Jennifer. Oh, well, that's so cool. So cool. Well, Merry Christmas to you guys. We got to get together, but of course now we can't. Well, when isn't she laughing? I want to go to lunch with Jen again. Jennifer is the one who gave me the Passionate Patty cape. I like the movie The Christmas Story. There has been a marathon, 24 hours of the movie. Oh my God. Our community theater did that play here a few years back. It was really kind of funny. I like the play almost better than the movie. I haven't watched that movie for a long time, but wow. Hi, Yaza. So, who owes you money? Who's Yaza? What are you talking about? Hey, good to see you, Jad. And I'm really glad you dropped on. I'm trying to, so, um, hope to Oh, 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 Jen, is that you? I was just about ready to start deleting you. Uh, oh, my stars. Got me. Got me. I'm going, money? Do I owe you money? I don't owe you any money, do I? Oh my God, you silly. You're so funny. Oh, my stars. I was going, oh, we got a troll. I was about to tell Christy to start deleting that Yaza. And oh my. It's a Wonderful Life. I've been avoiding that one. I watched White Christmas last night or 2 nights ago, and I just really thought that was swell. And I was like, I was crying at the very first White Christmas, Oh, it starts the movie off. It starts with White Christmas and ends with White Christmas. And a little too much military, but you guys, yes. Oh, my stars, girl. You had me all freaked out. Oh, now everybody's going to say I owe them money. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you. Way to go. I was good at Jed to get on here. I loved it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So, where are we at now? It is free on Netflix. I watched it on Prime and had to pay $4 for it. And then last night when I was on Netflix, I noticed it was on there. It was like one of the top trenders. And so I'm pretty sure you can see it for nothing on Netflix. Oh, I see. I see. I owe you a coffee and chats. You know it. No. Yeah, nobody's coming for Christmas. She decided to go to her granddaughter's place and invited me to go too. But I was doing this, and so this was like I told all you guys I was going to do this, so I stayed home to do this. I didn't really want to go out very bad, because I don't know where all those people are at. I mean, I know where they're at, and they've invited me into their family, and so there's that. But I don't, everybody does different things, and the kids are not as worried about COVID as I am, and so when it starts having family get-togethers, I kind of don't want to participate, and so I decided not to go. Magnus, the granddaughter's or significant other partner, he was on here, gosh, a couple of weeks ago for a few minutes, and that was cool. They're great kids, and I love them to pieces, but it's just too many people for me to be around. Yeah, I have come to the realization that I do not want to take unnecessary chances, because what if I'm old enough that I could get really, really super sick, and hey, we'll see you later, Jennifer. It's so good to see you on here today. And you misplaced Jed's gift. How could you do that? Oh, mercy. All right. Hey, so good to see you. We need to get together soon, sweetie. And Merry Christmas to the two of you. Bye-bye. So anyway, I just it's just like taking unnecessary chances. And remember in the Russian roulette thing in Deer Slayer? So you keep pulling that, spinning that cylinder and pulling the trigger, one day it's going to go off. So if I keep going out, one day it's going to go off. I was like, one of my restaurants that I supply coffee to, they had to close down because that's how close COVID is to me. And I took a pound of coffee over to them last night, for Christmas gift. And I was just going to like ring the doorbell and set it on the door. And they were standing right there and answered the door. And so I mean, they're all tested negative now, but oh gosh, it's always like freaks me out a little bit. And oh, I watched that Ma Rainey's Black Bottom too. A little different than I had anticipated it to be, but it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love that lady. What's her name? Viola Davis that plays Ma Rainey. I just love her. What was that series that she was in about how to get away with murder? And oh my stars, that was one of my favorite series. Oh my gosh, all of a sudden my throat is so dry. Yeah. Thanks, Simone. Yeah, she really is. Yeah, great actress. Love seeing her and stuff. Um, whew. Oh my stars. Where are we at with everything? Oh, here's another question on this particular card that some of you might find interesting. If you could go back and redo a part of your life, would you? So let's think about that one for a minute. If we could redo a part. I mean, here's the deal. Here's the deal, the way I see this. And regardless of what the answer is, if I really like where I'm at today, and I've had to live my entire life one day at a time to get to here and be the person that I am. With that being said, that would kind of indicate that I would not like to redo anything in the past. When I think back to the past and I think, well, God, if I would have done this, I would have been able to do something different. My life would have turned out so much better. But the fact of the matter is I don't know what would have happened back here, but I really like what would have happened, what has happened, and who I am, and what I am, and everything all about that. Um, so would I? I mean, that's really a thought provoking question. I'm with you, Eva, is I would have transitioned much earlier, but would I still have the same experiences and knowledge that I have today had I done that? And so yeah, I'm kind of like with Lara on this. I'm happy right where I am. Uh, would have, could have, should have. Yeah, so true. Oh my God, I would have kissed my high school crush, Eric Uchi, with the big, great pools of blue eyes and long black eyelashes when he pinned me to the wall and leaned in inches from my lips and stopped. Oh my God, Naya. I still have dreams of regret about kissing him. Oh my God. I love that. So cool. Oh yeah, mine was Roger. He was so crazy, you know. And oh dear. Whatever happened to Roger, I don't know. I know, Chris, I'm with you. Whew, so hot. You could just feel the steam coming off of that, Naya. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So funny. Oh, you guys. Steely Dan. What about Steely Dan? Can you hear that in the background? Oh, because it's turned down so low. I'm not paying any attention to it. I love Steely Dan. I just recently started listening to it all over again. I'd kind of forgotten about it, and so I downloaded a couple albums. Katie lied, and what was the other one? The one with Ricky Don't Lose That Number on it, and just crazy. Katie lied. She was almost crucified. Are you with me, Dr. Wu? Are you really just a shadow that I once knew? Anyway, what we don't need is me singing. I quit taking my singing lessons. I just couldn't ever get there on time. You found out years later that he was bisexual and he took a hot tub at a party with this girl and Bonnie and Tom from the theater club. Oh, saw them in concert. I never got to see them in concert. I was watching some Chuck Berry documentary the other night. I kind of like do music documentaries to fill in some of the, and I was remembering that I actually saw Chuck Berry one time at a rock festival. He was far from the headline act there, and but it was really cool. He was quite a performer, quite a performer. I've seen, back in the 60s, that was what I did. That was my, for 2 years, that was almost all I did was go to rock concerts. And and consequently, I can't hear shit now. It was those two shows one night at the Paramount in Seattle when I watched 10 years after, standing right next to the speakers. I couldn't hear anything for a couple of weeks, and my hearing's never been good since then. Oh, is Diana here? Hey, Diana, happy Christmas. So good to see you. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, really? Dolly. Who was that? I've gone to a couple of country concerts. Barbara Mandrell had second row seats. Somehow we got lucky and was able to get a second row seat to see Barbara Mandrell. And God, so this would have been what, about 1980. That was pretty cool. Who's the other country? Oh, Hank Williams Jr. I saw at the Opera House in Spokane. Yeah, whatever happened to Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell sisters? They just disappeared. God, they lived not very far from me, or they did at the time. The family was from like Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, which is what, 30 miles out of Spokane. I don't know if they still live up in that area or what. I have no idea. I'm not a big follower of. What's going on, everybody? It's supposed to tune in on New Year's Eve. Oh, Holly, taking on the biology professor? Shame, girl. So, huh. So I was probably done going to concerts about the time most of the rest of you were, before you were born. That's funny. No way. Today's Barbara Mandrell's birthday, and here we are talking about her. I'll be darned. Isn't that funny? So Naya had some really good feedback the other day about the divine feminine. God, I really appreciated what she told me, and I've been getting into it with these oracle cards. This book right here. This is cool stuff, and there's a deck of cards that go with them, and God, it's really neat stuff. And so I've been doing this about a month. AC/DC and Iron Maiden. Oh wow, the fun we have. You were born in 72, Simone? I don't know. I saw BB King one day, and I think the last rock concert I went to was David Bowie in the Ziggy Stardust days. And And happy birthday, Diana. I think I already said that to you once, though. Oh, no, Barbara Mandrell is 72. Oh, okay. Wow. So she's still alive. That's great. Great. So that was really a crazy, crazy concert. I'd never, I'd been doing kind of a back to the land thing, and I had no idea who David Bowie was. And so then this friend of mine says, "Hey, come on, let's go to Seattle and do this." And so off we went, and it was crazy. But sometime I can't remember how that went. I think that was the last rock concert I went to at that time. But before that, I think I saw BB King and swore nobody's ever going to get better than BB King. It was really a class act, and I really enjoyed it. And so then I just kind of quit, and then I did that David Bowie thing, and done a couple, 2-3 concerts since then, but in the last 50 years or so, I don't even go to the Gorge. Too many people. I don't like people that much. Big crowds, and so I just get uncomfortable in the big crowd, and I don't want to draw. Yeah, Bowie was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love that movie, The Man Who Fell from Space. I was kind of like a stranger in a strange land deal. And in New Zealand, you don't get many concerts. I can imagine. But there should be some. Probably have to travel to Australia or something there. So, who's the biggest name you guys have seen? Yeah, I don't doubt that. But we started out singing live and drag and gay clubs. Yeah. I'll be darned. I'll be darned. Eagles Hotel California tour. Yeah, you guys are all years behind me. Oh, dear. When I saw Barbara Mandrell, that was like early 80s. And it had been years since I'd been to a concert at that time. Suzuki violins. What the heck is that? So sorry about the noise. Oh my gosh. Where? Blondie at Matt. Well, that's been a few years ago too, hasn't it, Naya? Biggest almost all of them. Couple summers ago, huh? I think all of us would love to see Bette Midler live. Does she even do live performances anymore? I don't know, Lou. You've It could be post 80s too. Pre-COVID. Heart last year. Huh. Pollinator tour. Bette Midler would be a blast. Well, gotta go, everyone. Love you all. Whole bunch. Stay safe. Lara, thank you so much for dropping in and spending the afternoon with us. It's been fun. I think I'm gonna have to get going here fairly soon to another half hour or so. Because I got to cook dinner and love you. You have a good evening. Give my love to your family and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye, sweetie. Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year. Oh, you're going out to Miss Jean's? Good, Diana. You too. Bye-bye, sweetie. Bye, Diana. Oh, yeah. Do you suppose? Are you leaving, Holly? Bye-bye, sweetie. The kids are waking up. Oh, dear. Oh, a roasted chicken and baked potatoes. I'm doing baked sweet potatoes and a ham. And then I will do a little broccoli on the side and that's about it for me. But I haven't eaten anything really to speak of today and getting hungry. And we still need to get Tank out and walked a little bit too. Progresso soup. You want to come over, Simone? You know, Holly, I don't know. I think 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, you know. I think that a couple hours is long enough. And well, can you get here by 5? So come on down. Where's Tank? He's right here at my feet. He's sleeping. He's just like having a ball. Oh my gosh, you can see the messes that I keep tucked away. Oh my gosh. I had to rehire my housekeeper the other day. And oh, dang it. Well, you let me know when you get here and we'll put something on. How's that? Tank, come on up here. Come here. Come on. Come on. No. Oh dear, my camera's gonna fall off. He's such a good boy. Such a good boy. He's going, why'd you wake me up? He is such a hoot. He didn't get a walk yesterday because I went to Walla Walla. And so he absolutely needs to go run today. So everybody's saying Merry Christmas, Bob. So anyway, Tank is my dog. He's helped me get through some pretty dark times, you know. He's been everything. Yeah, it's always amazing, you know. We get these animals and they work their way into our lives, and gosh, I'm not sure that we always appreciate them as much as I should, because you know when times were dark, he was always there. He would like now he just wanders over to his bed and sleeps, but after Mickey died, he would just come put his head in my lap and be there for me. And I'd start crying or something, and he was there, you know, and because I had to take care of him, and he kept me doing stuff like taking him for long walks, and helped me get better, and he was patient with me. He didn't tell me to toughen up. He just let me grieve the way I wanted to. But he was always there right beside me. Anyway, I digress. I'm getting maudling sentimental, and it's a celebration of the year that's passed. We need to continue to celebrate the birth of Christ, and to celebrate the solstice and the alignment, and the quality of friends and whatnot, that we have in this little community that we've formed. And you know it's just fabulous. It is just fabulous. I I can't say enough about everything that happens. I do want us to establish. Oh, absolutely. You should feel your emotions, and yeah, that's one thing that I have learned over time. And because I used to like stifle, stuff it. We don't need to go through this, and I'm good. We are a good group, and you guys are here for me too, and I greatly appreciate this right here in front of me, and you guys, and the things that we get out of all of this. Gosh, we're talking to New Zealand and Belgium and every place in between practically, and what a wonderful thing that is. Um, Thank you, Naya. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. And so, oh mercy, this is my gift. I have received this gift of your presence with me today. Uh, Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I just bubble over and profusely love you guys, and I'm world famous. I don't think so, but I'm a legend in my own mind. Oh gosh, isn't it great? Ha, ha. Hey, thanks, Naya. Big hug back. Life is good. Life is very good, and we are blessed. And no matter what, we are blessed. And God, oh my gosh, I'm going to get crying here. And anyway, I think it's time to go. We finally matched 8 likes with 8 people present. So if you haven't liked it yet, give us a like, subscribe, and click the notification button. You know, the main thing is, though, to keep in mind, Merry Christmas. Have a happy, safe New Year. I'm not sure I'm going to do a show on Wednesday next week, but I probably will. Click your notification thing. Make sure, and I just I don't know. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. The main thing is I love everybody, and let's practice kindness in this coming year, and love towards each other. And so y'all have a good day, and know that I love you. And wow, thank you so much for sharing your day with me. And I'm going to sign out now. Bye-bye, everyone. Love you, and Merry Christmas. Have a good evening.